It's time to work with adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators. Quick review. Numerator, number up, is the number on top of a fraction. Denominator is the number on the bottom, or D for, you guessed it, down. Number up, denominator down. Okay, let us look at the first problem. We have a fraction here. Now, if we remember, we need to make sure that what numbers are the same in this this problem. We need to make sure that the denominator is the same, but if we look here, the denominator is not the same. So what do I do? Well, we need to find a way to make the denominator the same. So what can I do to the 2 to make it a 12? Or, yeah, what can I do? Okay, so I could add 10 to it, because like 2 added to 10 is 12. But no, I can't do that. I can only multiply or divide. Now, what can I do to make this a 12? Would I multiply or would I divide? Since I'm making this number greater, I'm making this number more, I'm going to need to multiply. So 2 gånger multiplied by what is 12? Oh, let me get a different marker for this. So 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. And what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So since I multiplied the 2 by a 6, I need to multiply the top by a 6. And then these numbers can stay the same because I just need to change this denominator. So I'm going to rewrite the problem. 6 multiplied by 1 is 6 over 2 multiplied by 6 is 12, added to, 5 over 12, 5/12. Now we can do this problem. Keep the bottom the same, and we add up the top. 11 over 12, 11/12. Now let's take a look at another problem. Stay over here, my friend. Now, if we look at this problem here, we are needing to make that same denominator, a common denominator. Now, denominators are different again, so I can't just go keep the bottom the same and subtract the top because the bottoms are different. So, question is, what can I do to, let's look this way. What can I do to the 7 to turn it into 28? And if we remember, we need to be able to multiply it or divide it. So, since its number's getting bigger, I'm going to need to multiply. So 7 multiplied by what is 28? 4. And then remember, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So, I'm going to multiply this by 4. And then these numbers can stay the same, so it's like multiplying by 1. So, rewrite the problem. 19 over 28 subtracted by 8 over 28. Now the denominators are the same, so you keep the bottom the same and you subtract the top. Yeah! Next one, last one here. Let's look at this. Now, if we look here, I would let's turn the 4 into a 3. I can't do that. Let's turn the 3 into a 4. Can't do that. So I have to think here. What can I do to these numbers to, make them the same? Make them the same denominator? What can I do? Well, if you can't think of anything to do, the best thing to do is to have a cup of tea. No, no, no. What we can do is take the other denominator and multiply it by the other denominator. So this denominator is 4. You're going to multiply it by the other denominator, which is 3. You'll take this denominator and you'll multiply it by this denominator, which is 4. Now, we have the same multiplication problem, so we will get the same answer. But what did I forget? What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So, 3 over 12, 3/12 added to 4 over 12. Denominators are the same, so all I have to do is keep the bottom the same, and you add up the top. Voila!